Hi everyone, hope you're well. Brent Whisper introduced an initiative referred to as the Factors Factor. So what it entails is there are four. The first one is the what factor, and that is the factor that is assigned to corporates or businesses or brands. In other words, they know what they need to do in order to remain profitable, to be competitive, to sustain their business beyond the here and the now, and also to be relevant as a role player in the business industry and also amongst the peers in the sector that they operate in. And then we have the when factor, and the when factor is a factor that is assigned to the rest of your stakeholders, and they are more interested in wanting to know from your business and your brand, when are you doing all these things that you promoted and that you talk about in your whether it's your sustainability report, your annual results presentation. So they just want to see, when are you going to do this, and when are you going to bring about change, when are you going to do corporate social investment initiatives in our region, when are you. So it's a question of, they just want to, they're accountable, but they're more focused on when all these promises will be delivered on. And then you have what I refer to as the new generation social conscious consumers. They are generation X, Y, Z, and the millennials. So we've just grouped them together and refer to them as the new generation social conscious consumers. And the reason why that is because they have this social component that they all have in common, and they all sort of strive towards, and it's about looking after this environment, not just for our generation but for future generations. And what are brands and businesses doing to ensure or secure that they'll have a future to look out for? And so they are scrutinizing business practices, they're scrutinizing operations, and they want to know from businesses, why are you still, your production and your manufacturing, and also distribution and also consumption of your products, why is it still harmful to the environment? So it's a different level of accountability, but yeah, so I call them the why factor or the why rhetoric. And then, of course, you have brand whisperer, we the how factor. So our role is to assist brands and businesses to all those questions that I've just mentioned now, from the different stakeholders and also from the brand and the business, is they know what they need to do to continue operating. It's how they do it that's going to set them apart and going to make sure that they achieve their objectives, but also achieve it in a way that is sustainable, and also especially in this environment that we operate in, which is completely different to with the digital economy and all of it. There's so many changes, and I'll talk more about that later. And especially this new generation of social conscious consumers, they are redefining the rules of engagement. So from this clip, there will be a few posted information, and it will build on the factors factor, and I'll go into more detail. So thank you so much for joining in, and until later. Bye bye.